Men, there is a hidden enemy to your humility that isn't your pride. Okay, so obviously I've directed this video more so towards men for the sake of the channel, but this does apply to absolutely everybody. And that is that there is a hidden enemy to your humility. In the Bible, it talks a lot about pride being kind of the main antagonist to our humility. Pride coming before the fall, for example, and so forth. But with today's culture and society, a new enemy has kind of reared its head in, or at least you could probably give a strong argument that it is just a new face to that of our pride, and that is false humility. See, false humility is so much more culturally acceptable than pride or arrogance. At the end of the day, no one really likes prideful, arrogant people, and so therefore false humility has entered the ground and is so much more acceptable, even within the church. But there are two main problems with this. One is that if we are, for example, receiving a compliment, someone says, "Hey, you're a very talented musician, worship leader," example, and you go, "No, no, no, I'm really not that good. I'm not, I just do what I can, yada, yada, yada." That's false humility in a nutshell. And the two things that this does is that, one, it denies the work that Christ has done in you, the gift that he has given you. Instead of giving him the glory, we're just denying altogether that there's something there. It also doesn't do any good for our self-confidence. But also, there's the other side of it, and this is where the argument kind of comes in of, yes, this is definitely leaning towards pride, is sometimes we do it and we know where our heart's at for our own pride. We do it hoping that they'll compliment us some more, fishing for extra edification from that denial. When we sit there and we go, no, 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 I'm really not that good, we're secretly hoping that they would just give a few extra compliments to that. Therefore, feeding our pride. You see, true humility isn't thinking less of oneself. I've heard it said that it's thinking of yourself less, and I would agree with that to a point. But what I would say, what I would put it to you guys, is that true humility is to come into alignment with what Scripture says about you, what God says about you. When we think about that and bring verses like James 4:10 into light, then it gives us so much more revelation and depth to what